Hi there guys, welcome to Such Is Life, a channel dedicated to exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy revolving around it. On this channel, we will delve into a variety of topics related to life and how we live it, including personal growth, relationships, and the search for meaning and purpose. Whether you are a seasoned philosopher or just starting to think about the big questions in life, we hope you will join us on this journey of discovery and self-exploration. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the mysteries of life together. Today we ask AI to look into misinformation. Misinformation belief is the acceptance of false or inaccurate information as true, and it is a pervasive problem in today's society. While misinformation can originate from many sources, including social media, news media, and personal beliefs, the psychological drivers of misinformation belief are complex and multifaceted. Some common types of misinformation. Conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories are unfounded beliefs that a group of people or organizations is secretly controlling events, often for sinister purposes. Conspiracy theories can be based on rumors, false information, or distorted interpretations of real events. False rumors. False rumors are rumors that are spread without any factual basis. They can be spread intentionally or unintentionally and can have serious consequences, such as causing panic, damaging reputations, or inciting violence. Propaganda. Propaganda is information that is intentionally designed to manipulate or influence people's opinions or beliefs. It is often used to promote a particular political or social agenda and can be spread through various channels, including social media, news media, and government-sponsored campaigns. Disinformation. Disinformation is false or misleading information that is spread with the intention of causing harm or confusion. Disinformation can be spread through various channels, including social media, news media, and state-sponsored campaigns. Misleading statistics. Misleading statistics are statistics that are presented in a way that misrepresents the true nature of the data. This can be done intentionally or unintentionally, and it can lead to false conclusions or misinformed decisions. False expertise. False expertise is when individuals present themselves as experts on a particular topic, even though they lack the necessary credentials or expertise. False expertise can be used to spread false or misleading information and can be particularly harmful in fields such as healthcare or public safety. Satire or parody. Satire and parody are forms of humor that are intended to be funny or entertaining, but they can also be misunderstood as factual information. Satirical or parody news articles, social media posts, or videos can be shared widely, leading to confusion or misinterpretation. From a psychological perspective, the acceptance of misinformation can be understood through the lens of cognitive processing and cognitive biases. Individuals often rely on mental shortcuts or heuristics to process information quickly, which can lead to errors in judgment and decision-making. In the context of misinformation, individuals may be more likely to accept information that aligns with their pre-existing beliefs or expectations, a phenomenon known as confirmation bias. They may also be more likely to remember information that supports their beliefs and forget information that contradicts them, a phenomenon known as memory bias. Additionally, individuals may be influenced by the availability heuristic, which leads them to overestimate the frequency or likelihood of events that are easily recalled. From a philosophical perspective, misinformation belief raises questions about the nature of knowledge and truth. How do we determine what is true, and what role does evidence play in this determination? One approach to answering these questions is to rely on scientific inquiry and the scientific method, which involves testing hypotheses through empirical observation and data analysis. However, scientific knowledge is often provisional and subject to revision as new evidence emerges. This can make it difficult to distinguish between true and false information, especially in rapidly changing fields. So how do we navigate a world or life that seemingly blurs the line between reality and truth and misinformation seeking to alter perspectives? Typically, navigating through this misinformation requires us to adopt a rational mindset. We must approach information with a critical eye, evaluate it objectively, and seek out multiple sources. This could be done through several strategies, including developing critical thinking skills. Developing critical thinking skills is an essential component of navigating through misinformation and maintaining a rational mindset. Critical thinking skills involve evaluating information objectively, considering evidence, and being aware of cognitive biases that may distort your thinking. These skills can help you assess the validity of information and make informed decisions. One key aspect of critical thinking skills is learning how to evaluate information objectively. This means examining information without preconceived notions or biases and considering evidence to support or refute it. Objectivity is important because it allows you to assess information based on its merit rather than its alignment with your beliefs or preferences. Fact-checking. In today's age of information overload, Fact-checking has become an essential tool for navigating through misinformation and maintaining a rational mindset. Fact-checking involves verifying information before accepting it as true. By fact-checking information, you can ensure that you are not relying on false or misleading information. Fact-checking can be done through various resources such as fact-checking websites, news outlets, or academic journals. Fact-checking websites, such as Snopes or factcheck.org, specialize in investigating and debunking false or misleading claims. These websites provide a valuable resource for fact-checking information quickly and easily. Seeking multiple sources. When seeking multiple sources of information, it is important to look for sources that present different viewpoints and perspectives on a topic. This allows you to gain a more comprehensive understanding of the topic and to evaluate the credibility of the information presented. It is also important to consider the potential biases of the sources you are seeking information from. Sources with a particular agenda or bias may present information in a way that supports their point of view. By seeking out sources with diverse perspectives, you can reduce the likelihood of being influenced by biased information. Recognizing your own biases. It is also essential to be aware of common cognitive biases that can distort your thinking. For example, confirmation bias is the tendency to seek out information that supports your existing beliefs while ignoring information that contradicts them. By being aware of these biases, you can learn to recognize them and avoid being influenced by them. By recognizing your own biases, you can approach information with a critical eye and avoid being influenced by preconceived notions. This allows you to evaluate information objectively and make informed decisions. Being skeptical. Being skeptical means not accepting information at face value and instead seeking out evidence to support or refute it. This involves asking questions, analyzing data, and seeking out additional sources of information. By doing so, you can ensure that you are not relying on inaccurate or biased information. One way to be skeptical is to evaluate the sources of information. Consider the reputation of the source, whether they have a vested interest in the topic, and whether they are using reliable data and evidence to support their claims. Another way to be skeptical is to consider alternative explanations. When evaluating information, it is important to consider multiple perspectives and explanations for the same phenomenon. By doing so, you can avoid being influenced by confirmation bias and ensure that you are evaluating all available evidence. Avoiding emotional appeals. Emotional appeals are a persuasive technique that uses emotions to influence people's opinions or behavior. Emotional appeals are often used to manipulate people's emotions rather than presenting factual information. Examples of emotional appeals include using fear, guilt, sympathy, or anger to sway someone's opinion. One way to avoid emotional appeals is to focus on the facts and evidence presented. By looking at the evidence presented and evaluating it objectively, you can avoid being swayed by emotional appeals that may distort the truth. Another way to avoid emotional appeals is to be aware of your emotional reactions to information. Emotional appeals often rely on triggering strong emotional reactions, such as fear or anger, to sway opinions. By being aware of your emotional reactions, you can evaluate information objectively and avoid being swayed by emotional appeals. So how do we conclude this? We know misinformation is a pervasive problem in today's society that can have serious consequences. It can originate from various sources, including social media, news media, and personal beliefs. The psychological drivers of misinformation belief are complex and multifaceted, making it important to develop critical thinking skills and be aware of cognitive biases. By fact-checking information, seeking out multiple sources, being skeptical, avoiding emotional appeals, and recognizing your own biases, you can approach information with a rational mindset and make informed decisions based on evidence and logic. It is important to remain vigilant and cautious when consuming information to combat the spread of misinformation and ensure that we are all making decisions based on accurate and reliable information. So there you go, folks. Thanks for joining us on Such Is Life channel for this brief thought experiment. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy with us. Remember, life is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and there is always more to learn and discover. We encourage you to continue thinking deeply about the big questions in life and to seek out new experiences and perspectives that can help you to grow and evolve. We look forward to sharing more insights and ideas with you on future episodes of Such Is Life. If you like the content, we would love to hear your comments below, and remember to have a healthy discussion so we all can benefit together. We would appreciate it if you could share, like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be updated with our upcoming thought-provoking discussions on this channel. One small gesture from you means the world to us as we try to navigate our own YouTube life. Until next time, guys, take care and keep exploring the mysteries of life.